Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us for Saturday Night Football. Joining me is former Richmond full forward, the great Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, always a pleasure to call a game with you.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
The mighty Buy is our name, we're the greatest at this game, yet despite a lack of coach.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Umpire tosses the coin. This is a clash that makes King Kong versus Godzilla look like a chimpanzee's tea party. I can't wait for this match to get underway. I've had sleepless nights dreaming about this clash. Here we go. It's the Eagles versus the visiting team. Shuey runs past and gets the ball. Nicely intercepted by Duggan. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 50 metres from home. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Marked by Melican. A lovely drop pass. Nice mark under pressure. Joker sends the ball on its way. The contest, no match for him. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 40 metres out. She's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. He picks up the loose ball. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 25 metres out. Goal. That's his first. The visiting team score first. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here we go. Tapped by Nat Nui. Darling just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. He shows the quick hands. Able to grab it on the half volley. She with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. West Coast are on the ball.
She is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
All is in readiness. Bounce goes the ball. Nat Nui outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. He lays off the pass. Darling with his head down, running for home. Great mark under pressure. 50 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Well, that was a brave shot. Good goal. West Coast leading by a single goal. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. There's the bounce.
Nat Nui has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Homsch marks it. He slams that on the boot. He grabs it.
Kicks it. Duggan has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Here's a chance for Chi. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. He gains possession. Lecrae going for number one. Nice work from Lecrae. Gets his first. 2 goals the margin for West Coast.
Lecrae wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club.
The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Pearce just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Lining it up with the goal now. He kicks the ball. Lysette gathers it. Sheed is bumped off the ball. He slams that on the boot. Vardy marks it.
Choose to kick it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That was the peg. The contest, no match for him. Puts boot to ball. McGuinness looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. The ball is hammered towards goal by McGuinness. That's 4 in a row for the Eagles. West Coast with a comfortable 3-goal lead.
McInnes may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Able to grab it on the half volley. Hastily kicked. Schofield marks.
Schofield obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Darling kicks for goal. That's a great goal.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Pearce knocks it down the field. They set bumped. Schofield handball short. It'll be a ball up. Pearce with the punch. Good tap from Schofield. Tapped by Duggan. Hearn taps it. Collected by Cripps. Is in his possession. Hits the running man. The first quarter almost over now. Jams it on the boot now. Great grab. The ball in the hands of Schofield. Cripps guides it. Thornton with the ball. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. The Eagles are leading by 24 as we go to the break.
The Eagles will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how it can come back after the break.
The first quarter ends with some high scoring on the board. And we go for quarter number 2.
The winners in life constantly think in terms of I can, I will, and I am.
I think he just wants attention. O'Shea has it. Kicks it. And the mark will be paid. Duggan feeds it wide. Cripps had it, lost it. No, that's just giving the ball away. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kicked by Vardy. Strong mark. Thornton sends the ball on its way. Takes the mark all by himself.
West Coast are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? McGovern has the football. You can't bring that mark down.
Holds it too long. It's going to be a free. Duggan sends one up towards the wing. The contest, no match for him. Kicks. And the ball crosses over the boundary. We'll have a throw-in. Ruckman vying for the better position. Naitanui taps. Schofield bumped. Intercepted. Hands possession. He kicks the ball out of congestion.
Vardy handballs it. Duggan just hoping for the best. Sending it on its way. Barras takes the mark uncontested. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. He boots it. That's a nice strong mark. Schofield with the kick. He gets it under pressure.
Bumps the pigskin. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
That's just a waste of a kick there.
Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
The ball spills to Mills. Gets his first possession of the match.
It'll be a ball up. Naitanui with the tap. Hearn will get the free. Hearn boots it. He takes the footy. He slams that on the boot.
Shuey decisively. He runs for home. Chalk up a goal for the visiting team. That's his first. Alarm bells are ringing for the visiting team. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Pearce with first hands to the ball. Takes possession. Jams it on the boot now. Great mark under pressure. Lining up the goal now. 40 metres from home. Smith shoots. He'll be happy with that. That's 2 in a row for the visiting team. Momentum shifting back their way now. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball has been bounced. Naitanui looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Ball up in the centre square.
Naitanui can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He gets boot to the ball. Strong mark there. He kicks it long. He gets it under pressure.
Mills. The ball's in the air. I see it, but I don't believe it. Mills getting his first. The visiting team could score the last 3 goals. 2 goals can bring this back for the visiting team. Look at that bounce. Nat Nui is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Pierce. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Ryan marks. Ryan sends one up towards the wing. The contest, no match for him. Pierce slams it on the boot. Strong mark by Mills. Oh, that's a powerful mark. Can't separate these 2 teams now if she kicks this one. That's 4 in a row for the visiting team. This game is getting more exciting by the second. A dead straight bounce. Nat Nui leave the pinatas for the kids. Kicks it. Great grab. Oh, that's a nice long kick. Well, it's half time. What have you got to say, Richard?
Gee whiz, scores level at half time. Should make for a cracking second half.
There's the siren to start the second half.
It will be interesting to see what changes, if any, the coaches make for the second half of the match.
Darling with the football. He's racking up possessions. Goal for Darling. The Eagles by 6 points. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Nat Nui didn't even get close to that tap. Schofield comes away with the ball. Schofield with the kick. Takes it well.
Pierce seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. He claims the ball. He slams that on the boot. He gets it under pressure. He kicks the ball. Good mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Nat Nui kicks the ball. Slips through his fingers. Darling heading in now. It takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. McInnes puts his boot on it. What a crunch. O'Shea picks it up. No, he's holding the ball.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 25 metres out. That's 2 in a row for West Coast. The Eagles with a 2-goal margin at the moment. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Nat Nui gets onto the ball. Scoops up the ball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Hits the running man. Gets boot to high. Nice hands. 30 metres from high. A chance to add 1 more to his tally. Nice kick. He'll be happy with goal number 2. The pressure just eased off the West Coast. They've now got a 3-goal lead. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. A dead straight bounce.
Pierce seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. Puts boot to ball. Schofield is bumped off the ball. Duggan picks it up. He handballs it. Puts boot to ball. He takes the contested mark.
McGuinness might struggle for this distance. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. 35 metres out. Darling looking for another goal here. Darling slots the goal. He's kicked his 4th, and that puts them further in front. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce.
Pierce seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. Archie with great hands, sending it on its way. Jeddah takes a contested mark. He slams that on the boot. O'Shea takes the mark.
Boots it. Shuey gets the upper hand. Sends the Sharon on its way. She takes a shot. Goes wide for a behind. West Coast by 25. Disappointing kick there. Over the top of the pack. Clears now. A shape over the top.
He gets boot to the ball. He gets the upper hand. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. McInnes marks it.
Going for goal number 2. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? The Eagles starting to exert some dominance over the visiting team with the lead of 56-30. Disappointing kick there. Hearn, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 50 metres out. Hearn drives the ball towards goal. Hearn slots the goal. He sinks his first goal. West Coast have scored the last 5 goals. West Coast by 32. There's the bounce. Pearce is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate that Nui. The loose ball picked up. Jeddick aims for his man on the ground. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Bumps the pigskin. Marks. Chips it down towards half forward. Takes it well. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Mills must be aware of the pressure he's under. This needs to go through. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. It's not the score he was looking for. Hutchings with the kick. Great grab. He steers it out of the defensive 50. A solid mark from Vardy. Chooses to kick it. Takes it well. And that's the game. West Coast 62 to the visiting team 31. What? Oh, they're telling me that's only the end of the third quarter. Last quarter, here we go.
Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final siren sounds.
Duggan intercepts it. The ball in the hands of Vardy. He runs for home. Shuey going for number 1. Richo, what can we say about that attempt?
He needed to kick through the ball. He just stabbed at it.
I would have expected him to nail that. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. The Rats going for number 1. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. North marks.
Puts boot to ball. Nat Nui with a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball. Duggan with the ball. Sending it on its way. Cripps marks it.
40 metres out. Puts boot to ball. She going for number 3. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Good tap from that Nui. Lucky bounce collected. Shuey collects it, chooses to kick it. She wins the marking contest. 45 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. 35 metres out. An easy angle for Darling. Going for goal number 5. A magnificent kick right through the middle. And that puts them further in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Pearce wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. Milliken wins the marking contest.
Milliken may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Nat Nui boots it. Archie with good strong hands. Kept his composure then.
McInnes shoots for goal. Strong mark. Clears now. The contest, no match for him. He's a long kick. Takes it well. Gets boot to Leather. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Archie can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Shuey gets the free. He boots it. Darling, just the better man in that contest.
Darling shoots. It's in the air. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. The Eagles by 45. I would have expected him to nail that. Over the top of the pack. A powerful kick from Styles. Nice contested mark by Pierce. He puts some power into that kick. Allison claims the ball. He gives it a punishing kick. Smith gets the upper hand. He steadies now in front of goal. Wow, do they need to score? He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. That was a waste. They won't get on top kicking like that. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Shepherd waiting for the man to free up. Guided by McGovern. Shuey aims for his man on the ground. The ball was thrown. Free kick for Redden. Redden kicks the ball out of the 50. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Sends it on its way. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Boots it. Ryan claims the ball. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Hands like dinner plates. Sends the Sharon on its way. A solid mark from Redden. Boots it. No contest for that mark.
Vardy may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Cripps by hand. Joker puts his boot on it, puts the head down as he runs into goal. Perfect kick. Trails the Eagles.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Hit by Pierce. He gains possession. Lysette bumped. Hit by Vardy. The visiting team woeful. More gaps in their team than a 7-year-old smile. Richard, did you enjoy the matchup between West Coast and the visiting team?
No other way to describe that performance. That was pathetic.
Thanks, Richard. At the end of the match, the scores at West Coast 76 to the visiting team 38. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us, Richard.
Thanks, Dennis. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.